From the moment we take our first breath, our minds begin recording more than lullabies and lessons. They absorb beliefs about money, success, and value. Those silent observations, whether in a cozy kitchen or a tense household, begin crafting our financial blueprint long before we learn arithmetic. Childhood, in many ways, becomes the silent architect of our future net worth. Imagine a child watching parents argue over bills. The tone, the fear, the scarcity all sink in deeper than any spoken word. That child grows into an adult who either hoards every dollar or avoids financial discussions entirely. Early emotional cues become financial reflexes, silently driving choices around risk, debt, and even generosity. Conversely, a child who witnesses thoughtful budgeting, calm conversations about savings, and small celebrations of financial wins builds an entirely different emotional DNA. They learn confidence in planning, an understanding of delayed gratification, and a comfort in managing wealth as a tool, not a source of stress. Those are lessons no classroom can replicate. Psychologists call these patterns money scripts, subconscious narratives about wealth formed before we ever earn a paycheck. Some people grow up believing money is power, others see it as danger, sin, or safety. These scripts drive our behavior like invisible autopilot systems, often dictating our financial fate long after we leave home. For many Americans, those early years decide whether money feels like freedom or friction. A father counting coins at the table may teach resourcefulness, or reinforce scarcity. A mother investing confidently sets the tone for abundance, showing that disciplined risk can create extraordinary reward. Neuroscientists find that our brains form emotional circuits around money by adolescence. Every stress, argument, or triumph linked to finances becomes a neural pattern. Decades later, those same patterns trigger physiological reactions, anxiety during investments, guilt in spending, even self-sabotage when success exceeds our comfort zone. Classrooms often teach us to calculate interest but rarely how to manage emotions attached to it. Emotional intelligence around money, formed early on, determines how we handle income, credit, and opportunity. Without awareness, adult lives become echoes of childhood conditioning, replaying old stories on new balance sheets. Think back, were your first lessons about money generous, anxious, or secretive? Those memories aren't just nostalgia, they are behavioral data points shaping your every financial decision today. The feeling you associate with a dollar bill tells a longer story than any budget ever could. Socioeconomic surroundings magnify these effects. A child from abundance may learn entitlement or confidence, while one from scarcity may learn resilience or fear. Both adapt to their environment, yet without introspection, neither realizes these early calibrations define what feels normal in adult finances. Parents serve as early investors in their children's financial psychology, not just through allowances, but in modeling emotion. Calm reassurances that tomorrow will be fine build security. Harsh reactions to spending can spark shame or rebellion, both of which play out decades later in seemingly unrelated financial behavior. Children correlate love with money more than adults realize. If rewards, gifts, or punishments revolve around spending, the emotional currency becomes transactional. Later, this can lead to overgiving in relationships or stinginess masked as discipline, both symptoms of distorted early conditioning. Midlife professionals often discover that career ceilings aren't caused by lack of skill but by internal financial set points shaped long ago. That invisible thermostat determines how much wealth feels comfortable before self-doubt or guilt pull us back. To grow wealth sustainably, the mindset must evolve before the bank account does. When childhood teaches thrift as survival, adults may undervalue rest, pleasure, and investment. They save compulsively yet rarely feel secure. Conversely, children shielded from financial responsibility may spend freely without understanding value, both sides missing balance in their money narratives. Generational cycles reinforce these patterns. A financially anxious parent raises cautious children, an overly indulgent household breeds risk-takers. The cycle continues until awareness interrupts it, until someone questions, why do I feel unsafe saving, or why do I overspend to feel alive? Awareness is the gateway. Once we observe the belief systems we inherited, we begin rewiring them deliberately. Modern neuroscience calls this neuroplasticity, our ability to reshape connections, transforming fear-based reactions into confident, strategic decision-making about wealth. Therapy, coaching, and reflective journaling allow us to audit our money story. What did our parents repeatedly say about money? Which moments made us feel shame or pride about wealth? Through examining these narratives, we decode the internal script that still directs our financial choices subconsciously. Reprogramming begins with neutrality, removing moral judgment from money. Money is not good, bad, or emotional, it's a mirror reflecting our internal relationship with self-worth and stability. Shifting that identity unlocks an entirely new level of personal and financial freedom. Consider how children of investors inherit not just portfolios, but perspectives. They witness that wealth is created through strategy, patience, and courage, not merely inheritance. This exposure normalizes abundance and recalibrates their own expectations about what's possible. Meanwhile, a household that avoids financial conversations inadvertently teaches secrecy. Silence around money becomes synonymous with shame. In adulthood, that silence manifests in poor financial literacy, hidden debts, or reluctance to seek advice, all stemming from emotional avoidance learned early on. Culture also shapes early attitudes. In some communities, wealth is communal pride, in others, it's a private ordeal. Understanding these cultural layers helps us see that our relationship with money isn't personal failure or success, it's social conditioning ready for conscious adjustment. Financial trauma operates like emotional scar tissue. Experiences such as eviction, job loss, or family instability embed deep sensitivities towards scarcity. Healing that trauma requires acknowledging it without shame, rewiring the nervous system's association between safety and solvency. Children raised in unpredictability often crave instant gratification as adults, equating quick gains with security. Yet sustainable wealth grows slowly, through patience and compounding. To them, slowing down feels unsafe, unless they learn stability from within rather than from external numbers. By adolescence, spending behaviors mirror emotional coping mechanisms. Shopping becomes an anesthetic, saving a shield, investing an act of rebellion or faith. The key to mastery lies in understanding motive, the emotional why behind every financial what. One revealing exercise is to trace your first emotional memory tied to money. Was it gratitude, fear, comparison, or pride? That moment is the root from which your financial worldview grew, and recognizing it provides leverage to change everything that followed. Entrepreneurs who transcend limitations often speak of rewriting their money stories. They replace scarcity programming with curiosity, integrating gratitude with strategy. Their success proves wealth expansion is not only mathematical but deeply psychological. Teaching children emotional literacy around money, that spending, saving, and giving all carry intention, breaks cycles across generations. It creates adults who see wealth as stewardship, not status. That single distinction redefines prosperity in families for decades to come. The language parents use becomes legacy. Statements like, "We can't afford that," embed limitation, while "we're choosing to save for something greater" embeds empowerment. Subtle words grow into lifelong narratives, determining whether money inspires confidence or constriction. Financial educators emphasize that self-awareness, not income, predicts long-term stability. Knowledge without emotional balance leads to erratic decisions. But when literacy meets emotional maturity, financial behavior aligns naturally with goals, creating self-sustaining prosperity. Your childhood environment was your first financial classroom, you simply didn't know you were enrolled. Every sigh over an emergency bill or celebration of a small raise wrote the first chapters of your economic narrative. The good news, you're now the author of its next volume. Understanding the psychology behind wealth isn't about blame, but freedom. It allows adults to untangle inherited beliefs, reset their emotional baseline, and finally experience money as a neutral, empowering tool rather than a source of fear. Awareness transforms control into genuine mastery. When you trace your financial discomfort to its childhood origin, you gain choice, the power to replace reflexes with reason. This conscious awareness separates those who remain stuck in generational patterns from those who design intentional, enduring abundance. The wealthiest thinkers don't just invest capital, they invest consciousness. They question assumptions about deservingness, worth, and legacy, ensuring their financial results align with clarity and purpose rather than subconscious repetition. That mindset is true generational wealth. So, how does childhood shape your bank account? In every way imaginable. But once you recognize the script, the pen returns to your hand, and from that moment, wealth becomes far more than numbers, it becomes a reflection of who you've chosen to become. Your financial future begins in awareness. Reflect, rewrite, and realign your mindset, because abundance starts not in the markets, but in the mirror. Childhood may write the draft, but adulthood holds the power to edit every line toward prosperity. This is the psychology of wealth, the art of transforming childhood lessons into financial intelligence. Whether you're rebuilding, investing, or mentoring, remember, fortune follows those who heal their history, honor their growth, and choose clarity over fear. Your journey toward financial freedom is as much internal as external. Let every deposit, investment, and giving act serve as proof of your new identity, one rooted in intelligence, confidence, and calm mastery. When you change your mind, your money follows.